Pollution and other environmental damages are caused by a country developing and becoming richer. This problem cannot be avoided. To what extent do you agree? Model answer: the relationship between economic development and environmental degradation has been a topic of debate for many years. Some argue that the pursuit of wealth inevitably leads to pollution and environmental damage, while others believe that with the right policies and technology, such negative effects can be mitigated. In my opinion, while it is true that economic growth often leads to environmental harm, this problem is not unavoidable. With the adoption of sustainable practices and advanced technology, countries can develop while minimizing their environmental impact. It is widely acknowledged that industrialization and economic development are closely linked with environmental degradation. As countries become richer, they often increase their production capacity, leading to higher energy consumption and greater emissions of harmful gases. The demand for consumer goods also rises as income levels grow, resulting in more waste, deforestation, and water pollution. For example, rapidly developing countries like China and India have experienced significant air and water pollution as they industrialized, with factories emitting large quantities of carbon dioxide and other pollutants. The expansion of transportation networks and the widespread use of fossil fuels have also contributed to global warming and environmental degradation. However, I believe that the notion of inevitable environmental damage is an outdated perspective. With advancements in green technology, countries can transition to cleaner energy sources and reduce their reliance on polluting industries. For instance, many developed nations are increasingly investing in renewable energy, such as wind, solar, and hydroelectric power, which significantly reduce carbon emissions. Sustainable agricultural practices and recycling programs can mitigate the negative effects of economic development. Countries like Denmark and Sweden have successfully integrated sustainability into their economic models, showing that it is possible to grow economically while protecting the environment. Moreover, governments can play a crucial role in enforcing environmental regulations and encouraging businesses to adopt environmentally friendly practices. By implementing laws that promote clean energy, waste reduction, and sustainable production, governments can limit the extent of environmental harm caused by development. The European Union has implemented strict emission standards and provided incentives for businesses to use green technologies, contributing to both economic growth and environmental preservation. In conclusion, while economic development often leads to environmental challenges, these issues are not unavoidable. With the right policies, technology, and public awareness, it is possible to achieve economic growth while minimizing harm to the environment. Therefore, countries must invest in sustainable practices to ensure that progress does not come at the expense of the planet.